So here we are. Today we're playing some NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Don't know about you, mate, but it's been a long time since I played this.
Yeah. 15 years or so.
15 years, that far back.
So kind of wild.
Yeah, it's been probably about that long for me too. I don't remember particularly the last time I played it, but I know when it was out in the mid 90s and through the late 90s, I was absolutely thrashing it. Man. Such a good game, and I think it actually really helped to raise the popularity of the NBA around the world too.
Definitely. I mean, we used to play it on the PlayStation a lot, and it did kind of boost our interest, and more so in playing basketball because we couldn't really view that many games in England, at least. But definitely playing.
Like, it was a good time.
Peaked our interest, that's for sure.
Well, if it's okay with you, mate, do you mind if we go my New York Knicks?
Aye, no problem.
Okay, no problem at all. So I've got to stick up for my boys here. Fellas are in a little bit of trouble at the moment, in the midst of a horrible losing streak, which was peaked last night when we played against Philadelphia, the worst team in the league.
Shit.
Leading by 14 points midway through the fourth quarter and still somehow managed to drop the ball. It was...
No pun intended.
No pun intended, of course.
But it's ridiculous. Like,
yeah, I even believe that we were 10 points up with 2 minutes to go.
Fucking hell.
And that's just, it's nearly unheard of.
Just throwing it away, pretty much.
Yeah, against one of the worst teams in the league too.
Yeah.
Let's hope that we've got one of our old rivals, the Celtics, here now. And so,
What the... That was... Oh, shit.
Well, hopefully we can beat these guys.
Yeah.
And we can show you guys a Knicks victory.
Nice. I mean, gameplay is so satisfying.
It is. It works so well. It's just so basic, but
it just works.
Yeah.
Arcade, simple gameplay.
Like sometimes it's hard to figure out the timing on the blocking of the shots and the rebounding and stuff. At least I find it anyway.
Yeah, same.
But still so much fun to play this game, and so much fun to see these old Knicks again too. Like it's been a long time since Patrick Ewing and John Starks were down at the Knicks, but just reminiscent of the team's last glory period. Like these guys played the 93-94 finals against Houston, and we're in the finals again against San Antonio in the lockout year of 99-2000. And haven't played in a final series since, man. It's dark times in New York at the moment, and that pretty much sums it up, what just happened there on the screen. But I'm confident things will get better. Like, the team just needs to make some changes. Because, we got our... a lot of people blaming one of our star players at the moment, Carmelo Anthony. Yeah. Who's in it. And, Melo, he's an amazing scorer.
Yeah.
But... his defense is a little bit suspect. Sometimes you'll see flashes of it where he blocks some shots really well and get across and block out on the defensive glass, get his hand in, poke the ball loose from the ball handler. But lately, more often, not just Melo, but the entire team is just so lazy defensively,
really,
man.
It's the last thing you need, isn't it?
Yeah, they keep getting lost on screens. They get they don't know how to switch effectively, and it's frustrating as anything to watch because these players that we have, mate,
the quality,
top class, like Carmelo Anthony, obviously all-star year in year out. Derrick Rose was once the MVP of the league before he hurt himself, and Kristaps Porzingis, our young fella from Latvia, he's fantastic, but he's still got so much to learn. Commit a lot of silly fouls, and hasn't been hitting the rebounds lately as hard as he was when he first came out, which you can put down to fatigue, I guess. An NBA season's 82 games long.
Yeah.
And plenty of nights they're playing back to back, like they are tonight. Got a game in Chicago against Chicago.
Damn. So how do you think that's going to go?
You really want to talk about it? we can talk about it if you want. Before this losing streak, I would have been very confident that we can beat them. But at the moment, when you lose one game to Philadelphia. like when you blow a 14-point lead, like you take the last few minutes of every game into the next one with you, right?
Yeah.
And that's just why I'm hoping that they all talk to get together as a team.
Yeah.
And just try and really work this out and come out firing tonight.
Yeah.
Like, they need to come out.
So, like,
they need to come out on a fucking mission tonight to get this job done. Like, the Bulls are no pushover. They're not the greatest team in the league by any means at all, but they'll put up a lot of resistance against us tonight. Normally the games against them are really good to watch too, because a bit of history there.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think personally, and I know a lot of Knicks fans share the same opinion, that throughout the mid to late 90s, the Knicks would have won more championships if it wasn't for Michael Jordan and the Bulls.
Yeah, I found.
Yeah, like they were a nemesis. They just get in our way every single time. Oh, mate, we're killing me.
Yeah, we're doing well, like.
I hope this is an omen of how things are going to go tonight. Because
I'd hope, like.
Yeah.
So what time will the game be on? Like.
It's 2 a.m. over here, so if it's 8 o'clock in New York.
Yeah.
And just in case anyone's wondering, we live in Sweden. That's why we're bringing this up. And that's why it's on at 2 o'clock in the morning, and why I don't want to wait up till 4:30 in the morning just to see us not put in any effort tonight.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I don't care. Like, honestly, man, I don't care if we lose. I just want to see some effort.
Yeah, understandable.
And see the boys play with some heart. Like, they're in a bit of bad shape at the moment. Like, there's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
Like, fans, as I said, calling for managers to be sacked, calling for coaches to be sacked, want all the players traded. And Derrick Rose the other night just went missing for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out he had a family crisis that he needed to take care of. The details of that are not clear.
Yeah.
Or at least hasn't come out, and that's fine. Keep that private. And I agree that family comes first, of course. But
naturally,
and understand that he's got an issue at home. He's got to take care of it straight away. But you got to call the team and let him know. He didn't call anyone. No one knew where he was. Like, coach had no idea. His teammates had no idea.
Yeah, you'd expect a message, something, like anything.
Yeah, if he's going to fly back to Chicago, where he comes from, to see his family, first of all, just tell the coach, because I'm sure that he'll understand and allow you to take leave.
Yeah.
But you're a professional ball player, getting paid he's getting paid what, $18 million this year or something.
Yeah, you'd expect a fucking call. Or something, pretty. I mean. Yeah, even if it is a family emergency, you have to travel a decent amount of,
Yeah.
You've always got time to just tell somebody.
Pick up the phone. Everyone walks around with their phones on them all the time these days.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just don't see why I couldn't do that. But I get it. If it's a matter of life or death, then of course you're just going to go and calling someone might sort of slip your mind. Yeah, legitimately. But unless it's a life or death emergency that you're dealing with, pick up the fucking phone, man. Yeah. Nice dunk. Mate, we are destroying these blokes.
Jesus.
Almost hope that'd go in just so these guys can give us a game. Oh. But and then the other issue on the team we've got is Carmelo Anthony at the moment. A lot of the fans are calling for him to be traded. Yeah. Which to me, as much as I love him, it does make sense. He's 32 years old now and wants to win a championship, and it's becoming increasingly obvious that we're not going to get one in New York in the next few years because the team needs an overhaul and because
big changes.
When we drafted Kristaps Porzingis, the year before last, and he's turned in to be an absolute stud of a ball player. But the problem is that obviously with him being 21 and Melo being 32, their primes are not going to coincide. So it's hard to see how they're going to win.
Yeah, win together.
Win together, definitely. And having Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah and stuff, having these sort of more experienced veterans around helps. Yeah. But it's still they're still a long way from being able to contend for a championship. I mean, if we had this exact same roster, 5 years ago, plus Porzingis, I have no doubt we'd be NBA champions. It's just that Derrick Rose was once an MVP, but he's far from that form now because he's had a couple of Achilles injuries.
Yeah, shit.
Joakim Noah was one of the best defensive players in the NBA, but now he's lost a couple of steps.
Yeah.
And we're paying him $80 million over 4 years to keep him. So he'll be making about $22 million a season when he's 36.
The pay is ridiculous.
Oh yeah, but like some people say they get paid too much, but I mean, the league generates that much money. Who else is going to get it?
Yeah,
like,
if you're making that much money.
Yeah, like the owners are rich as shit already. I mean, and like these guys are the ones doing all the work that people want to see. So
yeah.
Jesus
it's like the same with footballers when people try to say, oh, they need to be paid less, and it's like, you got to understand, same thing, the revenue that football's bringing in.
Yeah.
They are celebrities. You know, nice.
Oh, that'll ice it. But
yeah,
it's the same thing. It's like, these are the people that folks want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, pay them.
Yeah. If you got the money, definitely.
Yeah. Well, mate, that was that was just way too easy.
Yeah,
that was way too easy. But yeah, so there's the final score. Knicks 39, Celtics 29.
Spot on.
We'll take that one, I reckon.
Definitely.
And who's mad? Oh, it's got to be Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
Patrick Ewing's man of the match for sure. 4 threes.
Yeah, not bad.
6 assists. Day out on the boards as well. 13 rebounds and 17 rebounds.
Yeah.
So that's 30 rebounds. We out-rebounded them by 23.
Yeah.
That's what won the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Hustle on the glass, man. Let that be a lesson in the Knicks tonight. Get those offensive boards back.
I hope they can come through,
points.
feel like.
Yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, mate. But as I said, I'm not going in with too lofty expectations tonight. But
right.
All we have is hope.
Definitely. That was NBA Jam?
Yeah, that was NBA Jam. And I know we spent most of that video ranting about the Knicks, but
understandable.
That's what happens when you're upset. And,
definitely.
But I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you want to see more NBA Jam or other basketball games or anything, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about the Knicks, feel free to comment below as well. We're happy to have a bit of a chat with you there.
Yeah.
But that's about all from us, I think, isn't it?
Remember to like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. That'd be great.
See you next time.
Thanks very much, guys. Till then.